We've looked at MD's performance for this past year. Now we need to look at improving performance. For example, what if in this past year MD could have reduced its day sales outstanding down to 30 days without affecting sales? How much additional cash would this generate? This is the appearance of the balance sheet before any changes. Note that if day sales outstanding is reduced to 30 days, receivables would drop to $247 million for a drop of $128 million. That drop in receivables would be reflected by an equal increase in cash. So if day sales outstanding could be reduced to 30 days without affecting sales, this step would increase cash by $128 million. On the balance sheet, cash would slowly climb till it reached $138 million. Receivables would drop till it reached its new level of $247 million. After the change, this would be the revised appearance of the balance sheet. Here's a problem for you to consider. What if day sales outstanding was reduced, but not quite to 30 days? It was reduced to 35 days. How much cash would be generated? See if you arrive at this check figure. Another problem area for MD was its overinvestment in inventory, evidenced by its low inventory turnover ratio. What if MD could increase its inventory turnover ratio to 6 without affecting cost of goods sold? How much cash would this generate? We revised the balance sheet to focus on our two items of interest, inventory and cash. Note that if you rearrange the inventory turnover ratio to solve for inventories, it's equal to cost of goods sold over inventory turnover. So if MD had an inventory turnover ratio of 6.0, then its inventories would have been $433.3 million rather than $615 million. Inventories would have been almost $182 million lower, so cash would have been almost $182 million higher. This would have driven cash from $10 million up to around $192 million. Again, if MD does not need the additional cash, it could use the additional cash to pay off some of its debt. After this change, MD's balance sheet would look like this. The additional cash could be used to pay off long-term debt or pay off notes payable. Again, this would improve the company's appearance in terms of its debt ratios. It would have improved its profitability because its interest expense would be lower. Try the following problem. See if you can arrive at the check figure. If not, please post your work to Moodle.